everyone. We're gonna do a fun little twist to my interviews. As you may or may not know, both of these gentlemen get it because your son's gentleman.
But then why is he?
I don't know.
This gentleman and that nobody.
Perfect. We're both on reality shows, not only in different countries, but of different formats and very, very vastly different shows. And we thought we'd do kind of a compare and contrast.
You know, if you did The Voice in Russia, we could have ended the Cold War. Like Rocky,
Yes.
like Rocky IV style. I would just punch that guy into ending the Cold War. It's my favorite movie of all time.
Next time.
Okay.
Next lifetime.
So I think the best way to go about this is I'm gonna say like a scenario, and you're gonna say if it sounds like American Idol for you or like The Voice, and we can kind of go from there. If you
Okay.
guys
It's kind of a
like
good idea.
that format.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
all right. During my time on the reality show, I got very sleep deprived and didn't sleep as well as I should have.
Well, obviously.
That's just
yeah.
all reality shows in general.
Shows.
Yeah, that was an easy one.
Except Keeping Up with the Kardashians, because I'm sure that they sleep enough.
Do you think so? But they have to like get up and work out and stuff early in the morning to stay in shape.
Ooh.
I know, life is
Poor
so
them.
rough. You don't like them, huh?
Not fine with them.
But they're famous for nothing.
So,
I
no,
think
you know
that
what?
they're
You have to give props to Kris Jenner for turning that
okay,
into an
I do.
empire.
Yeah,
like,
that is true.
Yeah, I think that if they're smart enough to, because yeah, you can say that they're famous for nothing, but they're also.
But the fact that they are famous,
they made money off of
like,
nothing, so
for-
it's like you can't fault them for that. They're just kind of smart.
That's true. All right. Let's see.
Also, long live King Kanye, in my opinion, personally.
On my reality show, I did things that I never thought I would do. And this is like obviously both of you did, but who do you think did?
I spoke in Chinese,
Yeah, I think he's.
and I didn't speak any Chinese before I went on the show. So
I didn't do anything that I didn't think would be a part of it. Like I like meeting Sia was really cool, and singing with Chris was really cool. Yeah, I guess I didn't think that I would sing with Chris Daughtry. That was really cool.
I got to perform at the stadium that they had the Olympics.
That's huge.
That was really cool because I had like a keychain of it's called the Bird's Nest, and I had it in my room from when I went to Beijing when I was like 11.
Oh.
Well, I got to sing in my first language, so.
Okay,
Well,
it's not a competition.
I went to
Wednesday's
China.
over.
No, that was cool. Everything else was just kind of a sleep deprived blur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the show, I questioned the judges' true intentions as to who they wanted to win and who they wanted to go.
It's not the judges. For me, it was, I think, people behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. The judges kind of do influence the votes a lot more than you would think. But I feel like, they definitely did voice their own genuine opinions.
Yeah.
And that's kind of just the format of it. Like, I don't think that they were manipulating anything.
Mm-hmm.
I think that they were just mostly speaking their minds, and whatever they said just happened to influence certain things. But
It's interesting because on The Voice...
they liked me!
On The Voice in China, the public didn't vote.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ever?
It was all like the studio audience.
Oh,
And the
like
judges?
they were texting a
And then
vote,
like
or-
they had professionals that would like
So
raise
it
up
was
signs.
like Family Feud.
Yeah, basically. So, you wonder.
Yeah, so the voting, I guess, was completely different because America can vote 40 times for you, which I did every week.
50 times.
Oh,
My
so
mom-
there's that one.
My mom
Wow.
made sure...
Make
You
the
didn't
format.
vote. Maybe I could have won.
Stop!
If you had given me
because
that extra
one,
10
that
votes.
one Google search method would not work. But hey, my mom voted too. Also, fun fact, she posted about me on her Facebook once, and it was when I graduated high school. She posted about you every week, and you're not even her son.
Tell her that I appreciate it.
My mom, every night on the Wednesdays, we would... Or
If
was
I-
it Wednesday or Thursday?
I don't. Oh,
The show.
The show Thursday.
Thursday. Every Thursday night she'd be like, did you do it? And I was like, yes.
If I find out that I lost by 10 votes, I'm coming to your house and murdering you.
You don't know where I live.
You think I couldn't find that out?
How would you find that out? Yellow?
We know a lot of the same people.
Yeah, but
Next question.
they just think I live in LA. They've never been to my house.
That's kind of how it is my apartment in Austin. I never let people over. You can't know where I live.
That's funny.
Go on.
Okay, but you don't have Snapchat. Never mind. During my time on the show, I felt like I had no say in what I got to wear, and wish I could have chosen more of myself.
None.
Completely incorrect. I got to pick everything.
I got no say. I was given everything. Actually, that's not true. I got to wear my pants in the first audition. Blue jeans,
You
all
cover
me.
your genitals with your own thing.
No,
That's what pants are for.
And for keeping you warm.
That's a secondary thing.
No, it was but like other than that, I got like no. Yeah, I didn't get any say, and they made me wear a chain for my battle round.
Was it supposed to be like something like?
What? What's wrong with that?
No, around my neck.
Oh, okay.
And it was gold.
Oh, your shirt is
What's
ripped.
wrong with that? Yeah, I ripped it on purpose.
Gold
Why
all in my
purpose?
chain.
Cause my neck was
Gold all in my
couldn't
ring.
breathe.
Oh, that's sad.
Continue.
Okay. During my time on the show, I got crazily stalked by a fan, and it will haunt me for the rest of my life.
Oh snap! That happened?
Kind of. Okay. So it was after the battles, and a girl, my mom calls me, and she's like, "Hey, there's a girl downstairs that's here to see you," and we're at the hotel, and she's like, and she knocked on our door.
Is this a girl in China?
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Okay, so presumably she wouldn't understand what you're saying.
No, but it's.
Also, they
I'm not
don't
gonna
have
say.
YouTube.
I'm not gonna say anything. But she was just like she knocked on our door, and so we figured out that she was with her friend who was a police officer, and so the police officer got the like the rundown of who was staying in what room,
Right.
and then
Oh
talked to my
goodness.
parents.
Yeah.
No, it was. I mean, she was
Wow.
lovely. Like it wasn't like a
Yeah.
stalking experience at all. But that was just kind of funny, like how smart that they were to like figure that out.
They'll
I
do
was like,
anything it takes. Yeah.
I that didn't happen to me, but I did get I had a couple paparazzi experience.
Oh, I saw that.
You
video.
got razzed.
I saw that video on YouTube. It was you and Mackenzie walking somewhere, and it was hilarious.
Yeah, I was in this jacket.
So
and these pants.
what would you guys do in those situations? Like obviously, like you're very
If I
friendly
was
with them, but
stalked or then the
no, like with the
paparazzi?
paparazzi, like did it not bother you, or did you kind of wish they weren't?
Oh,
filming
it
you
didn't
when
bother
you-
me because like that's kind of their job.
yeah.
Also, if I didn't want that, like if I really didn't want to be bothered, I would take an Uber.
That's
But
true.
yeah, but just kind of the fact that I was walking around, I was fine with it. I was like, I don't want to ever like get on anybody because their job, like,
Right.
it could probably be annoying. I'm sure
Mhm.
at like to the point like of like Brad Pitt status. That's
Oh,
probably
yeah.
it probably gets annoying at
Oh,
that
I'm
point.
sure.
But at the level that we're at, I mean, I've never been bothered by it. But that is a funny interview. You should go watch it.
Yeah, it is. During my time on the show, I regret one of my song choices because I think if I had chosen a different song, I may have gotten further or gotten better feedback from the
Absolutely.
judges.
I don't think that I would have gotten further, but I would have been more happy with it
Mm,
if I had not done Radioactive.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was yours?
I sang a full Chinese song.
Was it the lemon tree one?
No, it was one that no one will see because it's not on YouTube.
It must be somewhere. My roommate,
Does
remember
China still
she?
not have YouTube?
No, they don't.
My roommate.
They have
streamed it.
Youku.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Is that two in Chinese?
No, it's not. It
What?
just that's how they just happens to kind of sound
Remember
like YouTube.
Rokugo?
Yeah.
This is Korea, it's not China, but that was my favorite video of all time. Rokugo.
Rokugo, right? Yeah.
During my time on the show, I got to do something that, although I had been in a boy band before and got to do a lot of red carpets and fun stuff like
You
that.
were in a boy band?
I'm
Loser.
I'm cool. I'm saying what you guys would say. I got to do something that I never would have been able to do otherwise. I don't know if that question makes sense.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
You answer first because I did not hear it.
She was asking like, what, you got to do something you never thought you'd be able to do?
What I had to do with the boy band?
I was just saying because you got to do a lot of red carpets and fun things as a boy band.
Oh.
But
Right.
yeah,
Answer, please.
I mean, just performing in China.
China, yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much. I never thought I would get over there, so that was cool.
Yeah, but you guys, I in fact did some international stuff.
Yeah, we went to Canada.
Not
once.
with me.
Yeah.
I
You missed out.
literally
on all
the
the fun.
first show they did after I quit was in Canada, which that would have been dope, but
Yeah.
things happen. People die. People.
People move on.
I had a sex change and then I changed back. It was a regret that I had that I changed my sex, but you know what? It's America, and
And then everyone, then it just becomes a habit of.
I never thought that I would perform as Chris Daughtry.
Oh my gosh,
That's pretty cool.
yeah, when I interviewed him, that was like the coolest thing. I was shaking. It was not good.
Maybe you could pick a different profession.
Shut up! I wasn't shaking in
Like,
the interview.
Hi,
No,
Mr. Chris.
no.
Nice to meet you.
No, like beforehand, it was more like excitement. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's finally happening. Cause he's actually
Wow.
one of the reasons I started interviewing. Like, he was on my bucket list. Like, I had like 10 people.
I want to interview that man. Was that what
Just
No.
a random guy who's like that guy.
I
No.
just picture you in your house like watching American
I wanna
Idol
interview-
while he's on TV and be like, so Chris Daughtry, and he like
I
brings in the
Aw,
TV
that's
screen.
adorable.
Isn't that kind of sweet?
That's pretty sweet.
That
yeah.
is cute.
Did you do that?
No, because I didn't even start interviewing until 9th
Way
grade.
to ruin the
I just
fantasy.
imagine like 9-year-old Ava just like.
And I was about this tall too.
Yes,
no,
you were.
I don't know. I haven't
You have never, ever since I have known you, and I've known you since you were 15,
14.
14, you have not grown an inch.
No, 15, yeah.
Yeah, you've not grown an inch.
I know.
And I used to think you were tall, but the older we
Wait,
get,
why did
there's
you
more
think I was
short.
tall?
Well, because like you were tallish for your age at the time.
Was I?
Yeah, a little bit.
I
For
wore
14,
heels a lot though too.
that might be also a
Yeah,
lot.
I don't wear them much anymore.
But the older we get, the shorter you seem.
It's true. It's true. I have a friend who's like 6'4", and I tell him, "Did you get tall?" And he's like, "No, you're just really short." But no, it's been a great ride. You know, like knowing you guys for almost 5 years, and
I know.
yeah,
It's-
it's very nostalgic. I'm a really nostalgic person.
Yes,
so.
you are. You're so nostalgic, in fact, that you remember every single interaction we've ever had and the
I-
date and time at which it happened.
I don't think so. Test me. Let's see. I'll be put on the spot. Get it? He gets
That's why I looked in the
That's
camera.
sweet.
so I looked straight at the
Okay.
camera.
You need to insert some music in there. They go, wing, wing.
Ask me,
That's
let's-
music?
That's not.
I just know that I don't have a specific thing because I remember nothing about any of my life ever. So I wouldn't be a good
Accurate.
person to ask you those questions.
Do you remember your Chris Angel shirt?
No.
Oh my gosh, it was like 5 minutes of our interview or less interview.
We talked about it?
Yeah, and you pretended to levitate.
What was on it?
It was the tour dates, and the front was a rabbit.
Honestly, we did so many interviews. I don't remember which like.
Well,
what
that's
happened
kind of
at
rude.
Yeah.
I thought we were special. Your manager always told me you guys loved interviewing.
Okay,
me.
well here's the thing.
I'm
Here's the
kidding,
thing.
I'm
I
kidding.
spent a lot of time with Will. I don't remember. He's very special to me. I don't remember every single interaction that we've had with each other.
I don't remember the things we said today.
Yeah.
We've covered a lot
Yeah.
on the spectrum
Yeah,
of
there's so
conversation.
much. We've interacted so much
Yeah.
that it's hard to remember everything because there's so much in the memory bank.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Studio
Ava.
reasoning.
You ungrateful. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Eva, you gotta remember that.
Are you a whole block of cheese? Cause you ungrateful.
Oh, cause like cheese, you're supposed to grate it, like when you.
Ah.
That's a
Did
good
I
joke. That's a good joke.
Oh, fit purple. I have a. Bye, Alex. I'll see you on
Bye.
Saturday.
Yeah, see ya. Alex, will you interview with us?
I'm
Come
related
make
to
a
you.
cameo.
Is it on right now?
Yeah,
That's the camera.
It's on the phone.
I'll say it.
Just walk through and nothing.
right there. I know you guys never see him, but he is real. He does exist.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
Alright, I gotta
contrary to
leave now.
popular belief.
Contrary to popular.
Gotta catch a movie. Alright, bye.
Have
guys.
fun.
Bye.
That was my fiance. Alex
We're related.
Dude, in
Oh.
China, they think he invented the ukulele.
Literally, it's so
What?
funny. After I got my show, the audition was aired. I talk with my hands. I've noticed. I'm gonna just set my hands. Like all these ukulele companies like sent me ukuleles because like their ukulele sales like went up because like people were I mean, even when I auditioned, like the 4 judges, they were like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "It's an instrument.
That is so funny though.
It's from America."
See, I would have been like,
Special.
are you serious?
Are you
joking?
sirs?
Are
SRX.
you sirs?
Um,
No, yeah, he invented the ukulele.
I mean,
They're like, what is that?
well, you put it like that.
What is that?
What
small
are they
guitar?"
available on your website with signed and whatnot?
Signed ukuleles?
Yeah.
No. I actually got like this big box of them, and I had to like give them away to like producers.
them all.
Yes. I like gave them away to like my friends and like producers on the show because like it was literally the size of like me. There were like 10 in there.
Oh
I don't
my
know, like did they expect me to just like, okay, I'm gonna bring this back to America? Like,
Oh, so someone gave you a gift and you're insulting them?
I'm not insulting
really
them.
nice.
I'm putting them to good use.
Do not.
And I
hate
kept
him.
my favorites.
I'm
I've
just
got
trying
like
to make
3
him
of them.
uncomfortable in an interview.
Oh.
I'm already uncomfortable.
Why
Just my
uncomfortable?
existence is uncomfortable.
No.
I exist in a constant state of uncomfortability.
That's me. Like,
No, yeah,
I
that's
wake
what
up
it
in the
is.
morning, I'm like, I'm.
You know that
me."
feeling you get when you watch a really cringy video? That's how Will
Oh,
and I
yeah.
feel every second of every
Of
day.
every day.
Yeah.
I get cringy when I watch my really old interviews. I'm like, I don't know what I was doing.
It's a miserable existence. It really is.
Okay, during my time on the show, I wish there was more security around me because it was really scary having fangirls mob me.
I think a lot of, I mean, I don't know if I can speak on behalf, but like when you're on these shows, you're very almost isolated from like.
I was inside almost exclusively that entire time.
Like I don't want to say you're isolated from like the world, but like you're so busy, like constantly doing stuff. Like you're not out, like just walking around. Like you're always filming. You're always like working on arrangements. Like you're kind of kept busy.
Yeah,
so.
and like no one, like we would move around a lot and we would do shoots in different places, but no one would know where we were. So like, people wouldn't just come out to find us. But there was never a situation where I thought we needed more security.
Yeah, when you got eliminated though, that night was crazy.
Was it?
You were there.
I don't remember.
Oh, really?
As soon as I got eliminated, I drank an entire bottle of vodka
No, you didn't.
to drown my sorrow.
No.
No,
you were like on a I don't even know how to explain it. You were like really happy. You were interacting with
I was
all
so
the fans,
stoked.
taking selfies.
Yeah.
Okay, explain this. Why are you stoked? Why were you
am I
stoked?
stoked? I'm stoked on life.
But why were you stoked to get voted off?
Because I had made it exactly as far as I wanted, no further, no shorter. I was glad that I was part of it, and also I was glad that I got an elimination reel, because that's something you get a moment at least.
Yeah.
Like if you get
That's
eliminated
cool.
second place, you don't get one of those. It's
That's
like
true.
bonus.
And you
have
got a
a
tribute.
Yeah.
I have a story about that. I did not get that. What I
I
got.
wish I could watch
Did they
it.
drop the floor from under
Okay,
you?
so this is. Yes, they fed me to the dragon. I had to battle my way out.
This is the
Okay.
rancor pit.
So this is kind of we're already 17 minutes in. Okay, I'll try to get it quick.
Wow.
So basically, the day of the battles, they sit us all down, and like obviously, in a battle situation, there's a winner and a loser.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, so if you win, okay,
You win, you lose.
no, but they were telling us like where to go if you win and you lose, and basically they were like, if you win, we're gonna play this happy song, and you go this way. But if you lose, we're gonna play Footprints in the Sand by Leona Lewis, and you go that way.
What is that? I've never
This-
heard
I
of
girl
that.
that sings Keep Bleeding.
I'm always
Your voice is so good.
when your heart is filled with sorrow
Oh, so like
and
a-
despair.
Oh, just
Like a
a
Journey
kind of
song.
sad song.
Like Home by Chris Doctor.
But then they hit you, but they isolate the part where they hit you with the key change too, so they want you to like emote.
Oh,
And so when I got eliminated,
I don't know that song.
I was the last. Well, it's like an emotional song, and so I get eliminated, and I was the last one to get eliminated that day, and I was like, please don't play. It was 3 a.m. by the way at this point. I was like, please don't play Footprints in the Sand. And sure enough, like I'm walking down, and I hear, I promise you.
Oh no.
And I was like, this is not real life.
See, all of the music that they had for us was added in post.
That's what you would think.
Yeah.
The logical,
Yeah.
like just normal thing to do,
Yeah.
but no, they wanted to play it live,
They even added all of our vocals in post.
and like the yeah.
Oh my gosh. See, I was
They
so
actually
dumb.
filmed
I
it
believed
all-
you for a second.
Well,
They
you
actually
really
filmed it all
want to
last
believe
year.
that American Idol is rigged. Like you're desperate to believe that there is an answer.
But you're also desperate to believe that it's real.
Yeah.
I
They're
wanted
gonna
to,
toss
no,
up.
I wanted to be 100% real because, again, back to my series, I created this because it's had such an impact on me, such a legacy. Like, I want to continue that in some format, and it can't be by bringing the show
This
back.
is a part of it.
She said that exact same thing 3 times when we were in the audience watching you.
Oh, yeah,
American
we-
Idol's brought so like I was like,
Oh,
Avis,
yeah.
how are you feeling? American Idol's brought me so many great memories.
By
and
the way,
just
I
want
don't
to
think you
continue
know,
that
we
legacy.
were both at the top 8 show.
Yeah,
top
I knew,
8 reveal.
I knew that you were there.
Yeah, Kate
Then why
told
didn't
me.
you look at us?
I purposely did not look at you.
I'm kidding. That would have
on
been.
purpose?
I
Um,
did not want any interaction with you at all. I'm kidding.
Oh, well, if that makes you nervous, like.
That's kind of weird though. Like I didn't know you were such a huge American Idol fan.
It's
before.
weird.
Yeah, because like I didn't know.
Do you
that.
not know my stories about it?
No,
Oh my
I don't.
goodness.
But here's the thing, like, I probably wouldn't have done it had I known that one of my close friends was such a kind of a weirdo about it.
I'm not a weirdo.
I'm kidding.
Oh my goodness. I know you're kidding. But no, it's
I
not.
feel like you look at me different now.
I don't.
I feel like you do. I
Look
feel
at
like you
me.
treat me different.
How do I treat you different? We literally picked up right where we left off when I came in this house.
You treat me a little too much the same. Put some respect on my name.
Yeah, put some respect on his name. He was on a show too. Okay.
Yeah,
Kidding.
but
And it was a harder show.
Okay, but Will and I
No.
have seen each other a lot more than you and I, because I live here now. Wait, are you actually offended?
No.
So you don't think I treat you differently?
All I'm saying is put some
Because it's not my
respect.
intention.
Why are you so serious all the time?
Put some respect.
Because I don't know when you're kidding or not.
That shows seriously, that is true mastery of sarcasm. So props to you.
Yeah,
When
that
when you
was
don't know if
crazy.
they're real or not.
No, he's been doing this all day. I had no idea. But all right, lastly, let's do social media. And then I know you guys might be working together, maybe some shows soon. So just talk about that.
Wouldn't that be great? How
Yeah,
long have we been talking about doing shows together?
2 years.
It's crazy.
The Mint. Let's do something at the Mint or somewhere.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's a nostalgic venue.
Not as much for me as it is for.
Well,
So
yeah.
what about we do it at the Dolby?
Well, that's
Let's
a
wait.
terrible idea.
I would-
because we wouldn't be able to get that many people out there.
I was gonna
obviously.
say we'd
You'd
get
be a
like.
terrible road manager.
I'm kidding. You can't.
Let's
know.
shoot for the stars.
Yeah.
Madison Square Garden, guys.
Yeah.
First time out. Let's do it.
Play Kumbaya.
Okay,
circle
what
in,
about
like,
the
a giant
Olympic
stadium.
Collection? That's a fun venue. That's where you guys
Never
performed.
been.
Yes, you have. You
Have I?
performed there at the ASPCA event when you had like 4 Red Bulls.
I have 4 Red Bulls at every show. Gotta be
It
more
was the
specific.
second interview. Gabe had a Batman mask on.
That entire life is kind of that entire part, like the early IM5 stuff. That entire
was
part of
really
that is like an actual blur
Oh.
because it was A, when I was a child, and B, I was on so many hard drugs that I don't remember. Yeah, I was taking a lot of heroin at that time.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
All
I
right.
think I
Well,
stayed so thin.
do you have anything more kid-friendly to add?
Kid friendly to add
Hey
about.
kids, do drugs. Dog's head off.
Stop!
Yeah.
Stop! Oh my
Friendly.
gosh, I love my dog.
I'd like to think I've been delightful this whole interview.
But all right, social media.
Mine's about to change, so I don't want to put it. I'm
Oh,
not gonna say it.
okay. You.
I'll tell you afterwards. when it's gonna
Ooh.
change. Maybe.
Well. Drop the mic. I'm Will J Music on pretty much everything. I think Facebook, it's official Will J Music because somehow Will J Music was taken. So
Is-
the
wait.
Will J Music out there, I will find you.
That should be what we do tonight. We just find
Find Will
Oh
J
my
J
God.
music.
Okay, real talk though. Will I am 5? The struggle to get
At-
Will I am 5.
Hey, whoever
was
had
so
Will I Am
real.
5, you specifically suck. That was like 5 years of not having his
Do you
name.
know how many times
you,
I said
sir,
in
or
interviews?
madam specifically suck.
Do you know how many times in interviews I said Will J I am 5
5
because
because
Will I am 5 was
taken.
taken.
Whoa.
Ugh.
You know how
That's
many-
beautiful.
You know how much oxygen I could have saved? Carbon dioxide I could have not emitted into the atmosphere.
Yeah. At
So-
Will I Am 5, you're a bad person.
What if it was? I bet it was him the
Bane
whole
of my
time.
existence.
Did you run it?
Yes. He was I think he was like a Germany, like a middle-aged man.
Yeah, I actually have a separate computer and had a different IP address.
That's funny.
That was
This whole time.
in Germany.
Okay, so for people who actually cared enough, I hope to watch this whole thing, say something that's super funny or something so that they're rewarded for sticking with
Yeah,
us
if you
and
made
our
it this far.
craziness. It's like,
Life sucks and then you die.
stop!
It's a joke. It's funny. Laugh.
Ha ha ha.
I beat the game of Pokemon Pinball after 8 years today.
He was playing that for a long time. I remember we were
I beat it today.
at Alley Cat and you were playing that.
I got Jirachi.
And that was 5 years ago.
So today was a good day for me.
You beat that today?
I beat it today.
I don't think you guys understand how big of a
Wow.
deal that
This-
is.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I'm glad that I get to be here as a part of that day.
I know, right?
That's
It's
really, that's
to be
actually
honest-
really cool.
momentous
Yeah.
occasion.
Everybody send Will J. Bailendorf congratulatory letters.
Yes, please, and handwritten.
This is
And I want them
actually- yeah,
delivered
this is actually
by.
This is actually more important than if he ever has a kid.
I want them delivered by carrier pigeon
Yeah.
or carrier dove. I'm not
Or ravens.
birdis.
That's
Is
so
birdis a thing?
Raven. It's the future. I can see.
I don't discriminate.
All right.
I love all birds.
All right, someone grab the phone and end this.
Oh yeah, we're holding this phone up by.
End this.